It was the day school children took over the streets of power. What was supposed to be a contained climate protest by Parliament spilled over, fuelled by social media, and became a takeover.
The young people want to be heard. Like, we haven't had our say and it's going to affect us.
If you have one really good march where everyone listens, it's worth it.
This is all about frustration. There's plenty of evidence that climate change is already happening, and last year scientists warned that governments simply weren't taking action fast enough. This is the result.
The strikes are part of a growing international movement called School Strike for Climate. Instead of going to school, students across the globe have been skipping classes to take part in street protests. The movement began in August 2018 when Swedish student Greta Thunberg stood outside Sweden's government every Friday. She held a sign that read, "School Strike for Climate." The movement is growing worldwide. In 2019, strikes have taken place across Europe, North America and Australia. Over 45,000 students protested on one day in Switzerland and Germany. Students have held banners reading, "Why learn without a future? If you do not act as adults, we will." And "Like the sea level, we rise." Many scientists, politicians and teachers congratulated the students for their activism. However, not everyone is on the students' side. A journalist in the UK wrote, "If children really must wag their fingers at older generations for some imaginary sin, I wish they'd do it at the weekend."
Not having hope is not an excuse for not doing anything, because of course we need hope, but the one thing we need more than hope is action, because once we start to act, hope is everywhere.
Another school strike is planned for next month, with many more likely to abandon their classrooms in the name of climate action.